Hey everybody, welcome back to another weekly, bi-weekly writing wrap-up. It has been a crazy 2 weeks. So last time, when did we do this? I believe it was May. Yeah, it was the 31st of May. So it was the day before the latest Grave of the Waiting chapter came out. I think that was chapter 5. Um, yeah, and so I put that out, and then 3 days later, I had my yearly update post where I put out my goals and retrospective on the last year and everything. And yeah, I set the goals. So this year, I'm going to be trying to finish 2 entire books. That's way more writing than I've ever done in a year before. I think I'm going to have to hit over 200,000 words this year, which is like almost double what I've hit over the past 2 years. So I really need to stay focused each month. So I think these videos are going to help with that. I also did the cover reveal for not Grave of the Waiting, for An Ocean of Others. I've got the book right here. We're going to be doing paperbacks. The ebook is up for pre-order. The ARCs are out. It's out in the wild right now, so I'm pretty nervous to see how people like it. And there's a fly flying around here in front of me. Yeah, so good stuff. It was super busy. I ended up spending much more time on marketing and getting the e-arcs ready to be sent out. I just wanted to strike while the iron is hot, while people are interested, before they forget, because I had a pretty good reception to the cover reveal on social media, on Twitter in particular. So I wanted to get those arcs out just as soon as possible, so I can get some reviews in, and hopefully they will be good reviews, I hope. Anyway, so that being said, let's go over to our Trello board here. That being said, I spent way more time than expected on formatting. I think last Thursday and Friday, or maybe it was Wednesday and Thursday, I don't know which 2 days it was, but over those 2 days, I spent 9.5 hours formatting the book, which was way more than I expected. Ate into a lot of my writing time, but it was worth it. And then I spent this weekend completely just working on this. So I ended up writing all of chapter 13 in like 2 days, which I was really happy with. If every chapter could go that fast, I would really appreciate that. That would be perfect. It ended up being 4,760 words, which is like right in line with how I'm trying to keep these chapters. I like to shoot between like 4,000 and 5,000, although lately they've been hitting like the 6,000 range. I don't know. I've just been extra wordy in this one, I guess. But that's okay. I'm okay with them being a little bit longer if they're only coming out once a month. Gives people time to read it anyway. So I did finish the chapter. I've got a blurb here that I'll read for you. So I believe this is dialogue between Ada and Constance. So Ada asks, "Have you been working this entire time?" Constance shook her head. "I slept for 2 hours. That's all I needed." Constance tapped away at the interface, entering symbols as if it were an ordinary human device. "I've made good progress here. I don't need to know exactly how everything works, only which inputs produce desired, or in some cases, undesired outputs." "What kind of undesired outputs?" "For example," Constance entered a sequence of commands as Ada watched, then stopped short of submitting the last. "I'm not sure how this oversight was allowed, but if I'm not careful with the parameters entered in this sequence, it could overload the array, and the fusion reactors would vaporize half the planet." Vaporize? Wait, fusion reactors? Yeah, so a little spoily about what's going on here. But I will say no more. You're gonna have to wait a couple months before this one's out. So that's that one. Chapter 13 in the drafted pile, in the started pile here, and main focus this time is chapter 6. However, I think I can also get chapter 14 drafted, especially if I can write it in 2 days again. In that case, I'd probably even be able to get chapter 15 drafted. But we'll keep it at just 14 for now, 2 chapters. If we can get to 3, I would be super thrilled. But yeah, I started on the revision guide yesterday, actually. And it's coming along. I'm halfway done the revision guide, so I should be able to finish this week, and that would give me time to start the next chapter right away. So a little note for myself. Yes, there is a Gravelord show. So that's my band. We are playing in Richmond, Virginia, so it's kind of a hike for us. So that's going to eat into my time a little bit, but I just gotta make sure that everything is all just queued up and ready to go. I don't think it should be an issue. It shouldn't cause any problems. So yeah, I think that about wraps it up for this update. Pre-order my book. I have not even been promoting it really, and it's still been getting pre-orders every day. I don't know how this is happening, but I'm super thankful to everybody who was pre-ordering it. I honestly think it's because the cover is just so awesome. Felix and Sean did a fantastic job, and I could not be happier, and I will definitely be continuing to use them for the next books in the series. But that's way down the road. We'll get to that. Although hopefully, if I achieve my goals for this year, then book 2 in the series will be written by my birthday, so 1 year from now. All right, I'll wrap it up here. I don't want to keep dragging this video out. So thanks for watching. Links are down in the description for whether you want to read this book early as an e-arc, or if you want to pre-order it, or if you just want to sign up to my mailing list. It's all down below. You know how YouTube works. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one, everybody.